On every football Friday night in Johnstown, Ohio, 90-year-old Don Jakeway raises the flag up the pole just before the home games. And who better than the World War II veteran who fought and nearly died several times to defend our flag in Normandy, Holland, and the Battle of the Bulge. Now a friend and sponsor has commissioned a painting of one of Sergeant Don Jakeway's most amazing rescues, hoping to raise money to get this hero back to Normandy one last time.
And it's very important we tell the story so generations to follow will understand what happened.
Mark Easton has made it a life mission to help tell the story of lifelong Johnstown resident Don Jakeway's service in World War II. Stories of liberation and miraculous stories of survival. Sergeant Jakeway parachuted into France on D-Day, landing in a tree, captured in this painting by renowned artist Matt Dahl outside of St. Mary-Glise, the first French town to be liberated. A machine gunnist, weeks later, Don would lead 7 other soldiers uphill 95.
We got in the field and it was mined. And I lost 7 of my men. And how in hell it missed me, I don't know.
2 months later, he survived when the C-47 carrying him was shot down in Holland in Operation Market Garden. Days later in Berg, he and his friend John Jakob, pictured on the right, came under artillery fire diving into Don's slit trench.
Was there an artillery shell in the slit trench?
No, it hit outside.
But it somehow killed him underneath you, but not you.
It just wounded me.
On December 31st, 1945, he was seriously wounded by a sniper. Evacuated with another wounded American and 2 wounded German soldiers, the ambulance driver lost control.
And pretty soon that thing rolled over the side, off the side of the mountain, went over and over and over, turned upside down the river, killed everybody in there but me.
Only 3 of 8 paratroopers pictured here with Don on the end would survive the war.
Well, I figured the good Lord had a reason for me to come home, so I made a promise. If I got home, that I would work with the handicapped, a senior citizen, the schools.
In February of 2012, Johnstown High School was the site of an incredible reunion. You see, on September 20th of 1944, during the liberation of Holland, near the city of Berg, Don led a unit pushing Germans back, past a home that for 2 years had hidden a Jewish family, the Jakobs. Easton orchestrated the reunion of the youngest Jakob, Bert, with Don for the first time since that day in 1944. The 2 men also spoke at New Albany, and middle school art teacher Adam Kolb sketched out the event based on details from Bert and Don.
It was incredible. The detail of that day that they could recall.
Easton sent Adam's sketch to artist Matt Hall again, who created The Liberators, capturing everything from the Jakob sister waving down Jakeway's men to the smoking German tank and fighter plane that buzzed overhead, to little Bert Jakob standing in the doorway with his mother, and Sergeant Jakeway leading his troops.
Matt Hall really did bring it back to life. It's incredible.
100 prints have been produced, framed, and on sale for a little more than $200. The purpose: to raise money needed for Don to take his sons back to Normandy for the 70th anniversary, June 6, 2014.
I know it's going to be my last one. And these people are just begging for me to come back.
And those who know this incredible man on this side of the Atlantic hope he gets there as well. Financed by a painting, a story of uncommon valor.
You know, Don is our hero. He's my hero. He's the Johnstown hero. He's many people's hero. And this will give them something to remember Don.
Oh, that is an incredible story.
His life
what
is
he
incredible.
survived.
It is incredible. It's amazing. And
Yeah.
his life, I could talk to him for hours. They made 100 paintings, all but about 30 have been sold already.
That's
we're going to
great.
put the story online, and we're going to give information where people, if they want to get one of these paintings, can get that painting. He wants to go back there because he said he left 17 of his comrades buried at Normandy. So he's hoping to get back there in 2014.
Wow, that's an incredible story.